Hello, this is Mokshutter, and today is June 19th, 2018. It's been a couple days since the last Sunday's ESL Dissidia tournament on the European side, and this video is about proving a point, like proving a case regarding Celestial Sphere 1 against Aerith's Light. So this set was a bit of a mess, first of all. We kept having disconnection issues. We struggled to get people stay in a match, and this is essentially where the troubles start. It's the timestamp on Discord says last Sunday, 4:19 p.m. So this is like 20 minutes into the tournament. The bracket had barely gone live, and already troubles starting to surface. So we pinged the EU staff. Okay, cool. Remaking the lobby. I'm actually gonna show you the first disconnection here on PS4. The clip was created on 4 p.m. 17, like 4:17 p.m. So this isn't that far off from the date that Nero posted this, the first message regarding the disconnection. Okay. So I'm gonna go to this clip. We were actually playing friendlies with another team before this tournament began. That was a nice set. So we start making our way towards the lobby with the Aerith's Light team. Supposedly that team has like 4 or 5 PSN members, at least 4 that I could confirm. Entering the lobby. I'm gonna speed this up a little bit. And you can see in the player list it says Blazing Fury, H2P, Zane Zack, and the Misty. They are all part of the Aerith's Light team. So let's fast forward a little bit. You can see any time now that we're actually going to try to play our set. Let's fast forward a little bit again. Waiting for the stage. Okay, that's Alexandria. Cool. We'll see if we get the briefing in a minute. We were discussing loadout and summon a little bit. So this is the first instance where we get the disconnection. Well, not exactly this. Not the briefing screen. But the as soon as the match essentially starts, that's when it goes horribly wrong. All right, we get the intro here, and it is already looking pretty grim on our end. After this happened, Nero posted the first message of 2 of us disconnecting against Aerith's Light when the match started. This is essentially what I saw. And after that, I stopped the clip so I could save it. So, back to the Discord part. 4:19 p.m. Nero posts the trouble. EU staff gets pinged. We get a suggestion of remaking the lobby. There's nothing that the staff can do. That's fair. We move towards the timestamps. Game is stuck on briefing. We actually had a second second instance where we tried to connect to the players. We got to the Urban Monastery stage. That is a Final Fantasy Tactics stage where they pulled the screenshot from as a proof that they beat us. I don't actually have that recorded, but as you'll see in a bit that we can actually prove that they try to dishonestly report a score, a fake score if you will. Like I'm asking Stevio, which I'm assuming is the Blazing Fury guy, he's asking us to invite the rest of the team, and I'm gonna ask the PSNs, Hotopy, the Misty, Zainzak. Okay, yeah. So the PSNs match. So we're still dealing with the same guys, right? Conversation goes on. We're still trying to we are still trying to get connected to a lobby at this point. Well, my bad. Thought you guys were saying you got another invite. Don't worry about it. I'm here. Okay. And at this point, it's 4:49 p.m. Almost an hour since the tournament started. Danny says he disconnected. And Stevio started to get riled up here. Why are you changing lobbies again? We're not changing lobbies. Just assign me the host. And look at the timestamp here. This is important. Last Sunday at 4:50 p.m. Well, ESL system reported Aerith's Light as a winner now. And Danny confirms that it automatically assigned them as winners when we are trying to make it work. So let's move back to the PS4 for a little bit to show you the second clip where the disconnection happens. Just in case you think I'm faking this, look at the creation date of this clip. It says 4:53 p.m., which is 3 minutes after I initially put out the issue that the system had reported the fake winner. Alright, cool. Let's go into the clip. It is a pretty long one. I'm gonna like fast forward a little bit, but you can see that while this inactivity is going on, that oh yeah, we actually had to. Are we kicking this person? Like the Blaze and Fury? Because this lobby only had room for 6 people, right? So we had to make room for the other 3 people that for Stevio, who dropped the PSNs earlier. Zainzak, the Misty, Hotopy, right? I hope you're following me still. So I began inviting the other 3 people here. And eventually they start showing up one by one. This took a lot of time from the tournament, and it was not exactly the most enjoyable time. Let's see if we can get there. Speed it up a little bit. 30 times should be good enough. All right, there we go. The first person joins. Hotopy. It just says at the bottom of the screen with the yellow text. Cool. Hotopy. Do we get more people? Alright, there's the second person, the Misty. That's cool. And the last one. Alright, there we go. That's the third person, Zainzak. And what happens after this is essentially another disconnection. So we were essentially at the starting point still. After all this setting up. We pick our characters and hold on. Right. So we get to the character select screen, and I don't think if you saw it, but hold on. There, you see? Dan093 has left the lobby. And he disconnected as soon as we got to the character select screen. And while we were trying to get back into another game, see, Dan even got replaced by a computer-controlled character, XDeath. By this time, I got the notification on the PS4 that the Aerith's Light had been declared a winner in this set, and they posted a screenshot from the second instance That was right before this one. The match starts. Okay, cool. But there's no... oh yeah, and we also get another disconnection, I believe. Yeah, Nero MD disconnected. So, this whole instance was really very confusing. We were, and I think it was a bit unfair as well. We were trying to connect to these people all for like an hour, essentially. And what we got was a very, I feel, an unfair treatment. I'll show the time step again, so I'm like not making this up. It says right there, June 17th, that was Sunday, 4:53 p.m. So that was very shortly after the after everything occurred. So like you can refer to the timestamps if you wish. I think that's gonna be like a bit different if you live in a different time zone. I mean, but yeah. Why did you ask for another? Just waiting for, Zanezak. And there it is. Ah yes, here's the screenshot actually. I'm gonna like show it to you. This is the one that they submitted. And all we got was essentially, he got a protest. And I suppose that's a fair point. We should have protested as soon as we realized there was something wrong. So, you don't need to know if a result or a screenshot has been submitted. If you leave the game, you're supposed to open a protest so us admins know what is going on. Well, thing is, there wasn't a whole lot of spam as Continuum claims that there was. There was, in fact, a bit of troubleshooting for the past 30 minutes or so. But yeah, I hope that clears up this issue. I hope this was insightful, and I hope you have a good day. Thanks for watching.